Alright, so we just finished our field exam. We just finished our midterm or evaluation, whatever you want to call it. Basically fighting a monster in front of the rest of our classmates. And I think we did really well. Although in this one we had to meet a condition where we had to interrupt an enemy art, so that was different than what we're used to seeing. So we basically were just waiting until it would cast something.
Not bad.
Well done. All that hard work during last month's field study and in the old schoolhouse before it has clearly paid off. You may be right. We fought well together. Indeed, I would have no objections to another round. Let's not say we did. Okay, next team. Machias, Eustace, Elliot, Emma, Fee, step forward. All of us at one time? Which means... let's just get this over with. I don't need you telling me what to do. What was that? There they go. Yes, you hate each other, we get it. Are you all ready? Okay, begin. We even had one more member than Rain's group. Hardly surprising. I knew this was going to be a struggle, but I had no idea your performance would be so... unremarkable. I hope you two in particular have a good long think about what you did wrong. This outcome is largely your fault after all. This is the first time I've ever heard her speaking so harshly, almost like a teacher. Well, considering the situation, it's no wonder she's frustrated.
That concludes today's practical exam. Next, I'll be announcing the details of this weekend's field study. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these.
These assignments. So Group A is Reen, Emma, Machias, Eustace, and Fee. Okay, so they basically separated us from all of our friends. So I guess we're gonna have to make some new friends with Emma, Machias, Eustace, and Fee. It's too bad because I really like Laura. Well, I guess Laura's the only one I really like of that bunch. But I guess it's best to split Laura and Reen because they seem like the leaders anyway. Although Elisa's pretty well, Emma's Emma's like an Elisa, I guess. And then I guess Elliot would be kind of... No, Elliot's his own thing. Gaius and Eustace, I'd compare them. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyways.
Berea-Hard and St. Arc. Both very well-known cities here in the Empire.
Berea-Hard's the capital of the Kreutzen province in the east, right?
And St. Arc is the capital of Sutherland in the south.
2 provincial capitals. They seem like fair choices.
I guess they are, but that's the least of our worries.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Instructor, what are you trying to prove? Do you have some sort of personal vendetta against us or something?
For a change, I agree with him. This is ludicrous. I refuse to accept these group allocations. Change them at once.
I don't know. They seem pretty perfect from where I'm standing. Besides, you're from Berea-Hard, so putting you in Group A was a no-brainer.
Then put me in Group B! I'm not thrilled at the thought of going to St. Arc either, but it's better than gallivanting off to his hometown. Besides, everyone knows Berea-Hard is like a breeding ground for nobles and their dusty old ideas. The place is crawling with them.
Well, I can't deny that. Especially since that's exactly why I put you in Group A to begin with. I'm no army officer, so I'm not about to go telling you that my orders are absolute and such. That's much too military for my liking. But I am your instructor, and it's my duty to look out for your best interests, which I feel is exactly what I'm doing here. So if you have any objections, then how about the two of you try to make me listen to them by force?
Interesting.
You're not seriously going to...
Oh, come on, don't.
Male pride is so predictable. I knew you couldn't possibly turn down an offer like that. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
What?
An orbital gun and a sword? Those are terrifying looking weapons.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Rean, why don't you give them a hand? I'll take on all three of you.
Oh god, she's gonna annihilate all of us. Yes, instructor.
What a powerful aura.
All right, it's time for some extreme extra credit. If you think you can convince me to change your assignments, well, let's just see how well you measure up.
Well, at least she's asserting her authority.
All right, show me what you've got.
So I can't argue with her here.
Go!
Okay,
My turn.
that did like no damage. She's got a lot of HP. Well, we can delay a little bit, I think. Okay.
What?
Oh, okay. Goodbye,
Impossible.
Eustace. You fool.
Right!
You're a fool, Eustace. Why did you even attack her? Wait, can we even link up here?
How about this?
Yeah, this is not going so well. Reen's the only one who's actually managed to actually hit her. Oh god, now he's dead. Oh, no, not quite. Now he's dead.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Leave it
This
to
is
me.
terrible.
Eat that!
Oh, we did 1 damage. Oh, we're still good.
This can't be happening.
Yeah, that was to be expected. Ugh.
Impossible.
Are you okay?
I had no idea she was that strong.
I believe she was holding back, too.
Her combat style is most unique. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to what school she represents.
I guess this means... Yep. Decision's final.
Chalk one up for the educator. Group A and Group B will be heading to their destinations this weekend as planned. Good luck, everybody. I'll be expecting souvenirs.
I so don't want to go anymore. Did we really have to put Machias and Eustace together? Like the... oh well. So we got 18 academic points. So we need to get up to 70 academic points to reach rank B4.
Well done.
And it's Saturday, field study day. Yay! Now we're going to Bereahard. I know I'm gonna miss Laura. And maybe a little bit of Elliot too. Elisa, she's alright. But she easily gets offended, so I don't know. I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. I suppose I should head down too. All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Okay. Yeah, there's nobody here. Alright, I doubt there's anybody up here then. Nope. Game's not even letting me go up. Because we have a scene right here.
Morning. You two are up early.
I want to make this very clear before we leave. You are my classmate. You are not my friend. We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem wont to do.
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Say that again. I dare you.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It looks like we're all gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well, though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Well, let's go.
This is gonna be a long weekend. But long weekends are good, right? It's a long weekend? No? I think he means it in the not so great way. Okay, so I guess we just gotta go to the train station then. I mean, unless we want to go check our orbments and stuff. Okay, so she's got, what, EP Cut, Thelis, which revives one ally and heals a small amount of HP. We should probably give her another heal ability. What I would have... Oh, we can't, because she's already got some equipped. Oh, she's very restricted then in what she can equip. Because I would have liked to have given her Breath, but I can't. So you can give her information. You... I guess we'll give you Reaper, because you already got Soul Blur equipped. You've got Golden Sphere, and we'll give you Detection. For Machias... Oh, because we have Machias in our group too? We'll leave it at that for now. I'm not sure... We might swap Machias for Fee, depending on how she does, because he's ranged. And I wouldn't mind having two ranged characters, but we'll see. Aw, my old friends. Aw. Ah, you made it. Hey. Good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Breahard before noon. Looks like you guys already have your tickets, huh? Yeah, the train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Arc, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Guess they're the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. If anyone can do it, it's you, Reen. Huh? Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make it work, but I suspect you might have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even... Passenger service bound for Heimdlar. Now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. I'm afraid we've got to run. May Adios be with you. Let's all do our very best. You bet. Take care, everyone. Bye. Why is Fee being so friendly? Is it because Machias and Eustace are so unfriendly? And nobody else got on the train, it was just them four. I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for the Breahard train then. Yes, let's. If we must. Though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. At least we have Emma. Emma seems pretty rational. Yeah, Emma? Hi, Emma. This is terrible. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Breahard today, correct? Yeah, that's correct. That's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Celtic, isn't there? Indeed, there is. Every other train headed east from here is the direct line. And the next one will be arriving soon, so I suggest buying your tickets now. Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Breahard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Passenger service bound for Keldic, Breahard. Something too. We ask that all passengers wishing something and wait until it becomes to a complete stop. Well, there's 3 people on that train, so maybe it doesn't cost them any money to run these trains, so it's not a big deal if they're empty. Maybe. Instructor Sarah must be pretty disappointed with Class 7 though, because like half of it's excelling, but the other half is just kind of stagnating. We're not really getting anywhere. If anything, regressing. Maybe Reen can do something about it. Surprised he's even sitting next to Reen. You'd think he'd sit like next to Emma or Fee or something. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Eustace? You're from Breahard City after all. Huh, if that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam after all. And you've spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Why, you. Please stop, both of you. Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. What was that? Reen? Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail. And a low one, too. Do you two really want that to happen again? Well... Huh. I hope you're not naively suggesting we just put our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Reen. I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working toward the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united as a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? Reen? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy, and get just as frustrated as other people when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example, all three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and I have to struggle to catch up. And it was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. Ah, I see. Huh. There's no denying that she's strong, incredibly strong in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links with one another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. You would've. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you would have not really lost either. Exactly. I wonder if we'll be able to play Blade with them. Elisa, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And Gaia seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already. And it's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying... Until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me. Well, at least it seems they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better. This is an improvement? I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. Oh god, it's gonna be terrible. So Keldic is where we were last time, and we've got to go continue on to the east, I believe. To Bereahard? Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bereahard is the most important city in the eastern Cruzan province. Its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large, even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Cruzan province as a whole is widely renowned for their high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and fur are regarded as Bereahard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That would be the Artisan Street in the South Bereahard, yes. Large numbers of artisans gathered there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdallar that specializes in gems produced in Breahard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. Can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note, a fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Breahard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh? I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though. That's correct. However, the Artisan Street, to the enormous Provincial Army Guardhouse, to the Central Plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships. Breahard is a city that was developed with the nobility and the Alberea household in particular at its center. So it really isn't an exaggeration then. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Breahard, you'll be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging in a weird sort of way? It feels like we're making progress. Okay, so we'll take a break here. Next time we'll talk to everybody and play Blade with them. And we'll see if their truce lasts longer than just this field study, if it even lasts through the field study. So as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.